Before entering the main story, I would like to explain a little about dreams, about sleeping but not fully asleep, dreaming but not exactly a dream. There was an uncle named Cav. He was known as a powerful spiritual practitioner. One day, another uncle named Sock told his older brother about a strange experience. He said the place felt like a dream, yet it also felt completely real. When Uncle Cav overheard this, he walked over and explained that it was neither truly a dream nor simply sleep. He said it was the spirit leaving the body, that when someone wants to need us, they wait for our physical body to fall asleep. When the body rests, the spirit travels to meet them. That is all for the explanation about dreams. Now we move into the main story. This story is about a Kresu and a rice trader who lived in neighboring villages. No one knew when the Kresu had come to live there. She was very skilled in black magic, but she kept her background completely secret. Over time, people discovered that she was a Kresu, yet no one knew how powerful her magic truly was. Her name was Yitab. Yitab came to the village to earn a living by selling traditional cakes, banana sticky rice cakes and pork sticky rice cakes. The rice trader used to buy her cakes every single day, often in large quantities. But after some time, for unknown reasons, he suddenly stopped buying from her. Yitab stayed at home for a week. Soon after, the rice trader and his wife began arguing intensely. They fought constantly for a whole week, even though they had never argued before. The arguments became so serious that the husband nearly became violent. Their child then started falling seriously ill. The wife did not suspect anything, but the husband, who believed in spiritual matters, began to feel something was wrong. He wondered why they were suddenly fighting and why their child was sick. Strangely, the wife even lost interest in caring for their child. The husband decided to consult a spiritual master. When the master arrived at their house, he immediately froze and said the force involved was strong, that the attack had been done through two channels, and even the child had been targeted.
The master walked to the rice storage area and stopped at the central pillar. He reached inside and pulled out an object. It had grown large. The homeowner had no idea who had placed it there. The master asked whether they had conflicts with anyone. The husband said no. The master began chanting and opened the object. Inside were strands of hair and a foul-smelling black substance. He burned it and secretly performed a ritual to remove the curse. No one was allowed to watch. Even the workers had to remain in one place. After finishing, the master asked to stay overnight. He instructed the wife and child to remain upstairs and not touch the ground. The husband and workers were to stay together downstairs and wait for his call. That night, dogs howled throughout the village. The wind blew strangely. Around midnight, close to 1 a.m., the master called for the homeowner. Some people carried guns as they followed him. They stopped in front of Yitab's house. The rice trader immediately understood. The master said the attacker was inside. The workers rushed in. Yitab was injured, but there was no blood. She could barely rise. When the rice trader confronted her at gunpoint and demanded the truth, she confessed to everything. He was furious and wanted to shoot her, but instead he ordered her to leave the village and take her daughter with her. She abandoned her land and left. After the truth came out, villagers began speaking about past encounters. Before, they had been too afraid to talk. One fisherman said he had once encountered the Kresua while walking home. He was terrified and begged for peace. When the Kresua responded, the voice sounded neither fully female nor male. It floated in the air and warned him that if anything happened, he would be blamed. He kept silent until she finally left the village. Yitab had never harmed anyone before. This was the first time she targeted someone, the rice trader. Before she left, the master told her, "You have held yourself back for many years. Why couldn't you hold back again? Stop. Do not create more karma." Her daughter continued studying for some time, and eventually both mother and daughter disappeared from the village completely.